Welcome back, Outlaws. On today's episode, we're going to do 2 easy mods that are going to make life a lot simpler. So stay tuned. This first mod that I'm going to do was cheap and it's going to be easy to install. I went ahead and found this little tray that fits right here on the grab handle above the glove box. It's going to be a really handy place to set stuff and store things. That was it. No screws, no tape, no glue. Just pop it in. It's also deep enough where you can still use the grab bar. And it's a perfect place to set your phone. Now, after that quick mod, what I think everyone's here to see is how to get rid of these nets. These things are useless. What was Jeep thinking? To make things easier, you're going to want to prop the door open. This plastic jug just fit. It was perfect. After looking at several different ways to remove these nets and save them, I came to the conclusion that the only way to take them out was to cut them out. Conveniently, I had this surgical scalpel blade laying around, but you can use a knife, a pair of scissors, or a razor blade. The key is you want to pull that net tight and get as many of those ends cut as close as you can so you don't leave any of the ends exposed. You also want to be careful as to not cut your door panel while you're doing this. You see that I'm keeping tension on the net. We do this so that any of the loose ends will spring back and be easy to tuck in out of sight behind the plastic lip. You can see a few of the loose ends, but those will be covered up shortly. I'm not going to miss these things at all. We're going to be replacing them with these metal pockets. These things should work great. After looking at these a little closer, I see one thing in the design that I don't like. It's this American flag. The stars should be in the reverse position so that the stars are always facing forward. And on the driver's side, this is wrong. It needs to be reversed. Maybe it's just me, but little things like that bother me. I'm using a T25 driver to remove the stock screws. There's just 2 of them. You won't be reusing these screws, but I suggest you save them just in case you're missing one somewhere else. Now let's get this holder mounted. You're going to notice 2 tabs here and 1 over here. Those are going to slide in behind the plastic lip. It's going to take a little work and a little finagling, but once you get the first 2 on the left-hand side in, you can pop the top one in also. I always like to use my stock screws and bolts when I can, but because of the extra thickness of the metal, they give you these screws and you can turn around and put those in with your driver. It's as simple as that, and these things feel pretty solid. This still bothers me. You know when you look at something and you know it's wrong, sometimes you just can't look past it. Now let's get started on the passenger side net removal. We're halfway there, we're almost done. Having a sharp blade really helps get the net cut off close so it doesn't look sloppy. Yeah, you could probably do it with a knife, but you want to make sure that whatever you use is sharp. We'll be doing the same process on this door as we did the driver's side. The cool thing about this project is it's easy and there's no drilling required, and you have instant results. And look, the flag is facing the right direction on this door. I'm saying goodbye to these things for good. And as always, thanks for watching.